In a grand display of regal opulence, King Charles and Queen Camilla were accompanied by an extensive entourage during the state opening of Parliament. The event marked a historic moment as it was King Charles's inaugural King's Speech, the first in over 7 decades since assuming the role of the British monarch. The royal couple, with King Charles at the age of 74 and Queen Camilla at 76, were not alone in their majestic presence. They were joined by Princess Anne, King Charles's sister, who reprised her role as Gold Stick in Waiting, a position she had previously held during the coronation in May. The entourage included several pages of honor, whose primary task was to assist the king with his ceremonial robes as he occupied the throne. These young gentlemen, dressed in traditional uniforms, were Lord Oliver Cholmondeley, Nicholas Barclay, Ralph Talmadge, and Charles Van Cutsum. Among those tending to Queen Camilla were William Keswick and Arthur Elliot, who happens to be Camilla's great-nephew. Adding to the spectacle were the King and Queen's dashing equerries, Major Johnny Thompson and Major Ollie Plunkett, who stood guard throughout the illustrious ceremony. This extensive entourage played pivotal roles in ensuring the smooth proceedings of the state opening of Parliament. 1. Major Johnny Thompson, the King's equerry. Major Jonathan Thompson, hailing from the 5th Battalion Royal Regiment of Scotland, is the trusted right-hand man of the monarch, and he played a crucial role during the King's Speech. Known among friends as Johnny, this kilt-clad equerry stood between King Charles and the pages of honor during the historic coronation in May. Major Thompson, aged 40, has been a constant presence at King Charles's side and was previously the Queen's most senior bodyguard. As the King's equerry, he is an officer from one of the armed services who serves in this role for 3 years. This position involves assisting His Majesty in his public duties and being the eyes and ears of the monarch. Traditionally, equerries have had diverse responsibilities, such as overseeing the care of Queen Elizabeth II's cherished horses, as well as maintaining the carriages, coaches, and Rolls-Royce vehicles used in state ceremonies, including trooping the colour and the state opening of Parliament. Beyond his royal duties, Major Thompson leads a fulfilling personal life. He is a father of 1 and a devoted husband to his marketing manager wife Caroline. The couple, who have been happily married since 2010, welcomed their son in 2018. They currently reside in Surrey and share their home with 2 black Labradors named Odin and Piper, a nod to Major Thompson's military service in Scotland. 2. Lord True, Lord Privy Seal. Nicholas True, Lord Keeper of the Privy Seal, held a significant role during the state opening as he presented the cap of maintenance, adding a touch of tradition and solemnity to the proceedings. 3. Lord Oliver Cholmondeley. Lord Oliver Cholmondeley, the son of David, the Marquess of Cholmondeley, and his former model wife, Rose, was among the pages of honor during this regal event. Notably, Oliver's father was recently appointed as the King's Lord-in-Waiting, a prestigious royal role that grants him invitations to attend important state and royal occasions. The Marquess of Cholmondeley, known as Earl of Roxavage in 1974, had previously served as Page of Honor to the late Queen before becoming Lord Great Chamberlain from 1990 to 2022. The Cholmondeley family, which also includes Lord Oliver's twin brother, Alexander, Earl of Roxavage, and his younger sister, Lady Iris, resides at Hoven Hall in Norfolk, a residence just 4 miles from Amer Hall, the country retreat of their friends, the Prince and Princess of Wales. 4. Ralph Talmadge. Another significant presence among the pages of honor was Ralph Talmadge, who is the son of British banker and aristocrat, the Honourable Edward Talmadge, and Sophie Talmadge. Edward, as the heir apparent of the 5th Baron Talmadge, has a unique connection to the king and had served as a page of honor to Queen Elizabeth. Ralph has a brother, Theo James Talmadge, and a sister, Stella Isabel Dinah Talmadge. The Talmadge family has called Helmeham Hall in Suffolk their home for over 500 years. Edward and Sophie celebrated their wedding on February 3, 2007 at St. Columba's Church in Knightsbridge, and the then Prince of Wales was among the distinguished guests. 5. Charles Van Cutsum, the son of Hugh and Rose Van Cutsum, had a notable presence at the state opening of Parliament when he served as a page of honor. In a royal context, his sister, Grace, became famous for her memorable scowl during the public kiss shared by Prince William and Kate, now known as the Prince and Princess of Wales, on the balcony in 2011. However, it's important to note that Rose, who goes by the professional name Rose Astor, expressed her desire to distance herself from constant associations with the royal family. She emphasized that her connection with the royals is primarily through her marriage to someone who grew up in their circle. Rose has chosen to prioritize her role as a mother, taking care of her children and striving to instill qualities such as happiness, confidence, good manners, and a strong work ethic in them. 6. Nicholas Barclay, on the other hand, has royal connections through his grandmother, Sarah Troughton, who holds the title of one of the Queen's 6 companions. Sarah's position replaced the former lady-in-waiting role, and she is one of King Charles' oldest friends. She also happens to be a second cousin to King Charles, thanks to her maternal grandfather's kinship with the Queen Mother, as reported by Tatler. Sarah Troughton's accomplishments include serving as a lady-in-waiting to the Duchess of Kent from 1990 to 2000 and being honored as a Commander of the Order of St. John by the Queen in 2013, later attaining the rank of Dame of the Order in 2021. Nicholas is Sarah's only son, born to her daughter Rose, née Troughton, and solicitor Piers Barclay. Rose also has the distinction of being one of the king's goddaughters, and together they are a close-knit family, with Nicholas being one of 3 children, alongside Beatrice and Aurelia. 7 and 8. The royal narrative continues with the mention of King Charles Eoy and Queen Camilla, who play pivotal roles in the royal landscape. However, specific details about them are not provided in this text. 9. Moving on, the Marchioness of Lansdowne, Fiona Shelburne, is introduced. Fiona, aged 69, is known for her work as an interior designer. She shares a long-standing friendship with the Queen and is often noted for her resemblance to Her Majesty during public appearances. Fiona was a participant in the coronation ceremony, alongside the Queen's sister, Annabel Elliot, and had the honor of lifting the new Queen's ceremonial robe. Fiona Shelburne was a source of support for Camilla during the 1990s when scrutiny of her private life peaked due to her relationship with Prince Charles. 10. Arthur Elliot, Camilla's great-nephew, is also a notable figure in the royal circles. His father is Ben Elliot, the former Tory party chairman. Arthur has been a page of honor for the Queen and was present at her coronation. His father is the son of Camilla's sister, Annabel, who is an interior designer and an antiques dealer. Annabel and Camilla have been seen together at various events, particularly in light of Camilla's support for her recently widowed sister. 11. Lady Sarah Keswick and her husband, Sir John Chippendale Chips Lindley Keswick, are acknowledged as close friends of the Queen and King. Chips served as the chairman of Arsenal Football Club from 2013 until his retirement in 2020. Lady Sarah shares a sports connection and was seen with Camilla at Wimbledon in June 2011. They enjoyed a day of action on Centre Court, and even the late TV legend Bruce Forsyth appeared to join them. Lady Sarah has 3 sons, David, Tobias, and Adam, and is the daughter of former Conservative MP and 16th Earl of Dalhousie Simon Ramsay. 12. Continuing the theme of familial connections, William Keswick, the grandson of Lady Sarah Keswick, played a role as one of the Queen's pages of honor during a ceremony. 13. The mention of Lord Stirrup, Marshal of the RAF, highlights his informal name as Jock Stirrup. He was entrusted with the Sword of State during the ceremony, emphasizing his prominent role in the event. 14. Major Ollie Plunkett, the Queen's equerry, was also among the dignitaries present at the King's first state opening of Parliament. Plunkett, in his late 20s, was chosen by Queen Camilla as her first equerry in November. He is an officer in the Rifles, the regiment that Queen Camilla has been Colonel-in-Chief of since 2020. Plunkett has an adventurous spirit, as demonstrated by his solo motorbike ride from Argentina to Alaska, spanning 24,500 miles and raising over 100,000 pounds for wounded servicemen. His journey was not without challenges, as he even survived a rock fall along the way. In summary, the state opening of Parliament under King Charles's reign was a grand affair, marked by the presence of an esteemed entourage consisting of pageboys, equerries, and other notable figures. This event signified a historic moment in British history, as the king delivered his first King's Speech in over 70 years, surrounded by the loyal and dedicated members of his court. Dear friend, if you like everything new about the royal family and don't want to miss all the novelties, subscribe to our channel and like it. By doing so, you take part in our development. We work for you.